to do a video of it's a Chinese made stove. I got it on eBay and it's called the BRS 8 stove. It's a lander type stove. Looks like a Brunton booster or maybe it's the Kovea booster plus, whatever. I've also seen them sold as a TK 800A, but they're pretty neat stove. It'll work with butane gas, and I think the butane gas screws on right here. I'm using it with white gas today, and that's really pretty much the only two fuels they recommend. Some people say you can get it to work with kerosene, but I wouldn't recommend it, just because I've actually tried it and it doesn't work too well. It comes with a tool that has a variety of hex bits on it, and it has this is another screw bit here, but it also comes with this guy here. This is a tool for cleaning out the, I don't know if you can see it in there or not. There you go. If you can see right there. This will take quite a large pot. I don't know how much variability there is in the flame. There may not be much. A couple of little problems I noticed with it is, well, for one thing, this little head here is kind of a little crooked. I guess I'll have to take it apart and see if I can straighten it out. Another thing I'm not really crazy about is this, where that screws on there. This little nut is, I don't know if you can see that or not. This little nut here doesn't move too much, and so basically what you have to do is push all these guys in like that so that it makes a tighter circle, and then you have to spin the whole stove around the hose. It's kind of nutty. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to go ahead and try to light this. It's a kind of a tricky procedure, but you take this guy and you pump it, I don't know, about 20 times or so, and you got this orange screw here, and we're going to unscrew it a little bit and try to get a little fuel into that base there. So I'm unscrewing now, and you kind of have to watch it. Okay, I got fuel coming out, and there's a little well down at the bottom here, and you look to see that, and that's where the fuel is. Okay, we got the fire steel that lit it up, and that's white gas in there, and it's in that little well. And what that's doing is there's a tube that runs over the top. It's the carburetor, and that guy's got to get warmed up. So you pretty much want to let that guy burn for about 30 or 40 seconds to get that nice and warm. This is a step that I don't see done. Right now I have no gas going through the line. It's completely shut off. And this is an important step, because if you'll notice, there's a lot of flame coming off that white gas, especially as it starts to heat up. And I may have to move my camera back a little bit because it does get pretty vigorous. And if you keep having fuel coming out, it gets, yeah, here you go. It gets pretty vigorous. So you just kind of have to be patient and wait for it to start dying down, and then just feed the tiniest little bit of fuel through. And okay, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm going to start feeding a little bit of fuel through. I don't know if you can hear it. Alright, I had to turn off the sound because the stove gets quite loud. The yellow flame you see on the bottom is the remaining fuel that we use to ignite and to warm up the carburetor. And I'll tell you right now that it is a combination of white gas and kerosene. I think it's about 30 to 50% kerosene. And in a minute here I'm going to go ahead and pump up the tank for the gas, and at that point the fuel underneath the cup, the actual burner, is going to run out. and you'll get to see how powerful this guy gets to be, even with a combination of white gas and kerosene. It'll run a nice blue flame, perfect blue flame, if you're running 100% white gas, and that's probably the recommended fuel for this. It's really difficult to go and mix kerosene and white gas, but be that as it may. Here we are pumping it up, and I'm probably going to give it about 5 to 10 pumps. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You'll notice the ring around the burner is burning cherry red, and I'm pointing to it there, and that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.